2 months before we arrived, there was a big storm. Last year, the village and many of its ships were damaged by a typhoon. In this area, typhoons are frequent. They catch shrimp, lobster, and crab. They also catch the long and shiny red snakefish. These are salted, dried, and sent to nearby cities, or even as far as Peking. For 3 or 4 yuans a month, you can rent a house. You can buy one for 800 yuans, which is about the average annual salary. The village hostel, where we lived, has several rooms opening onto a courtyard. It is reserved for travelers, free of charge. The men and women of the militia keep their weapons at home.
下好多了。
We tend to think of China as a huge expanse of land, forgetting that it has over 10,000 miles of seacoast. For more than 100 years, foreign invaders came to China by sea. In 1899, Shantung province was invaded and it rebelled. This was the first anti-colonialist insurrection, the Boxer Rebellion. The major countries of Europe, as well as Japan and the United States, formed a military expedition to crush the rebellion. Peking was burned, and more than 1 million lives were lost. Today, this sea belongs to a free people, liberated in their work and in their struggles. All boats are owned collectively by the brigade. Once a year, they hold a meeting to decide whether they need to buy new boats from the state. Fishermen do not sell their catch privately. Everything is sold to the state. A few years ago, the fishermen were paid according to a quota system. Those who caught less than a certain amount had their salaries docked. Those who caught more received bonuses. On the whole, the community was poor and stagnating except for a few rich individuals. During the Cultural Revolution, the village went through a major upheaval. The brigade's leadership was changed. Today, the fishermen are paid according to a system of work points they have established themselves. Everyone earns between 600 and 750 yuans a year.
这倒也不少。
比个也多高。看过挺好玩的呢，挺好玩的。这事情都不大，这事。
The men here are speaking the local dialect, and the interpreter was not able to follow the discussion word for word. The men are joking about one of the members of the group who came in late with a torn net and hardly any fish.
啊，不知咋不知道，天哪，俺都走了。
In writing, the same characters are used in all of China, but the dialect spoken in this village is hardly understood just 50 miles away. In addition to the many dialects, more than 50 different languages are spoken in China.
哎呀，早就学的下水菜了。学了吧？多少年？缺啥的？不是俺说的，不让我跟你想的这样找到的。俺先行了，好像先行了。为什么有可能的？你要让我留，我是在想，朝头是在想，啥玩意儿在？朝头俺们叫那个贵那个头。要咱这个礼物就这么早就了，没啥嘛。3点半的时候看吧，搞啥？哪个晚点钟的时候，海里的好着是后拉的高了，一次又拉7个脚不走了，站着都了。俺外他们要我干的香啊，要给你怎么干的？你去那个这肚子麻将。还要怎么办呢？没早就早起来。好，吃饭。就让人休息。拿掉了，休息再看。我那都有。下完事。
People bring in their own flour to have fresh noodles made. It costs a penny. In the Middle Ages, China was relatively advanced in science and technology. Long before Europe, China had gunpowder, the printing press, and the compass. It also had noodles and ravioli. Marco Polo brought the recipe to Italy. All the side industries related to fishing can be found in this village, like this nylon net weaving shop. But the community brigade does not want to depend entirely on the sea for its livelihood. The neighboring hills have been cleared for planting corn, wheat, and vegetables. Women hold up half of the sky. Whatever men can do, women can do. Now women fish on the high seas. Things have certainly changed here in the native province of Confucius, who said, "A door to the backyard is not a real door. A woman is not a human being." This crew, made up almost entirely of women, is not unique. Women are working like this all over China. The women call themselves the March 8th Crew. On March 8, 1857, one of the first demonstrations by women workers took place in the United States. It was organized by women in the textile industry. March 8th is International Women's Day.
是不是妈妈？拿多少钱用的？
啊，拉馍啊，
拉馍啊，多拿点就好了。
我那自行车。
I wanted to ask her if she ever wears red or pink shirts. Shirts. In general, no red shirts. Girls aren't supposed to wear them. Girls don't wear them here, especially young girls. You wear them when you're married. Couldn't she explain that a little more? I'm sure there's something she could add. In general, when you wear red clothes, it means you're married. So young girls don't wear red. But she is wearing red ribbons on her braids. Red ribbons. Oh, that's all right. Everyone can wear them. You don't have to be married.
People are very modest in Big Fish Village. Men and women go swimming separately. Our cameraman hesitated to go near the women as they came out of the water.
In all directions. And the fishing gear? It's all right. But the people are wrong. Usually we're on the bridge in front of the helm. That's where we study on board. We don't sit there, but over here. And the compass shouldn't be here. It's too far away. The wave hitting the deck is so big, it's covering all the hatches. Everything is underwater up to here. The wave's too high. That other wave could break the windows. If it were that big, it would come all the way up to here. A wave breaks, hits the deck, and comes down with a tremendous roar. The pilot's cabin is pretty small. If the windows were broken like that, we'd be blown away. And this one, I think it's fine. Here, we'd need 2 boats to pull the nets. One isn't enough. Those pieces of flying glass look too big. But is that glass or sea spray? Sea spray. If the spray were finer and looked more like water, it would be better. The steam up there looks good. But when we wear a cap, we don't leave our braids hanging loose. We tuck them in. Yes, but if we're all bundled up like that, nobody will know we're women. The woman at the helm is well done. She's perfect. But the wave doesn't look real. It looks like a waterfall. If it hits the boat, the spray should be like bits of flying glass. It should look more like the one underneath. But now, it looks too much like a waterfall. The woman leaning sideways isn't realistic. She should be leaning forward. You can't hold the helm with just one hand. 2 are hardly enough. She's pretty brave. Your advice is very helpful. Do you have any other comments? For example, in this sketch, I'll do the wave over again. Is the other wave all right? It's okay. Do you see anything else? No, that's all. Your sketches are very good. And we wish you even more success in the future. We have to go now. Goodbye.
Even after retiring, the old fishermen like to keep close ties with life at sea. Here they donate their time to cut stakes used in growing algae.
This morning, the motorized boat pulled 20 or 30 nets. It could hardly move. It can't pull that many. That's too much, much too much. It went out. Give me a light.
In this village, nearly 1,500 children attend school through the high school level. In China, teachers are almost always assigned to schools in their local area. There are 40 teachers here. 36 of them were born right in this village. Teachers are paid by the brigade. Their salaries are based on the same system of work points as the fishermen. We're at Dee's house. He is the new chairman of the village's revolutionary committee.
Like this, look. And this finger here. Like this. Then turn. Are you satisfied with 4 daughters? Don't you wish you had a boy too? At first, I was disappointed. Later on, I understood men and women are equal. Did you go to school when you were young? Since I was born in the old society and my family was very poor, I couldn't go to school. When did you learn to read and write? I learned in the People's Liberation Army. We all studied together, with the leader's help. Now I know how to read. Yes, now I can read and write. You're the chairman of the Revolutionary Committee. How are you paid? I still work with the brigade, even though I'm in charge of the Revolutionary Committee. We're all equal. I earn points according to the work I do. Is your salary higher than the fishermen's? No. Since I work a little less than the fishermen, I earn less than they do. Twice a year we discuss the distribution of work points, at the beginning and at the end of the year. Each person proposes his own salary, then everyone discusses it. Sometimes people ask for more than they deserve. Do you really practice democracy in the brigade? In our brigade, the cadres must consult the people before making a decision. For instance, when a problem comes up, or a production schedule needs to be decided, the cadres consult the workers. They exchange opinions. The discussion goes from the workers and back to the workers many times. Decisions made unanimously carry more weight. In all, there are more than 1,200 families. Our production brigade is quite large. To improve the standard of living, we now have a nursery, a kindergarten, public baths, a clubhouse, a reading room, and a sports field. Carry me to the street. I'll carry you all on my back, okay? Come on. All aboard, let's go. No one else? Here I go. Okay, I need a rest. That's enough. Try this mixture again, all right? Are you working a lot? Not too much. Get some rest then, okay? Goodbye.
Vous n'avez jamais eu envie d'être médecin dans une grande ville?
Have you ever wanted to practice in a big city? I've never thought about it. I've never wanted to. I like it here.
À votre avis, pourquoi le président Mao, au début de la révolution culturelle, a dit que les médecins étaient comme des seigneurs dans les villes?
In your opinion, why did Chairman Mao say at the beginning of the Cultural Revolution that doctors were like lords in the big cities? The city doctors thought they were above it all. They didn't care about peasants like us. When we went for a consultation, the doctors treated us lightly and weren't very helpful. That's why we didn't like them very much. Now the city doctors help us a lot. Sometimes they come to the country with knapsacks full of medicine and instruments. They come to pay house calls. So the peasants really like them now. They also do minor surgery on the spot.
Pouvez-vous dire ce que c'est les médecins aux pieds nus?
Can you tell us what the barefoot doctors are? The barefoot doctors. What's the matter? I have a cold and my back hurts. Sore throat? I'll give you something for it. About the barefoot doctors. Our country has a large population. The rural regions, especially the more remote ones, need doctors and medicine. The hospitals alone can't take care of all the patients. So we asked for help from high school students, who are good workers and very willing. After they finish school, they spend a certain amount of time doing manual work. Then they come here. We send them to the local hospital as apprentices. Then they come back here again to practice medicine. They work, and at the same time, they study and improve their professional skills. Even though they haven't been to medical school, they take care of the rural population wholeheartedly, and they're welcome everywhere. After a while, we send them back to the hospital again to perfect their skills. Now medical care is more accessible to the peasants. In our brigade, common illnesses are treated on the spot. How are you paid? On the work point scale, I earn 83 points. In other words, more than 600 yuans a year. Do you earn more than the fishermen? That depends. Some make more, others less. I make the same as the average fisherman. Are you married? Do you have children? Yes, I have 4. 3 go to school. The eldest is already working. What does he do? He grows algae. He works on a boat. And your wife? She's a seamstress. I have a packet twice a day. Take your medicine after meals, 1 pill 3 times a day.
The drugstore is part of the clinic. In exchange for a yearly fee of 1 yuan, people receive all medical care and medicine free of charge.
Your ticket, please. What's the matter with him? He has pimples on his face and body. Hasn't it cleared up since the last time? Yes, but it started again. Give them to him after meals. 3 pills after each of the 3 meals. And he should drink a lot. Apply this cream to his body. Our studies helped us to understand the importance of birth control, and we were the first to practice it. Then we formed this group, to get the information around to everyone else. We try to stress the importance of birth control in our family planning program. We give out information concerning the use of contraceptives. For example, the IUD and the pill, and also about abortions in some cases. Our main reason for family planning is not overpopulation. We practice it to maintain the health of the mother and child and to fully liberate women. Having a lot of children is not prohibited. Is the pill free? Yes, it's distributed free by the state.
Est-ce qu'on pratique l'avortement?
Are abortions available? Yes, but only if requested. We don't recommend it.
C'est gratuit?
Is it free? Yes.
Qu'est-ce que vous utilisez comme méthode?
What method do you use? We usually use vacuum aspiration.
Et les femmes de plus de 40 ans, elles ont beaucoup d'enfants en général?
Do women over 40 usually have many children? Yes, a lot. We have 5, 6, or even 8 children. We still run into obstacles, not only from women, but from young people too. Even though they understand the importance of birth control, they're still bogged down in ideas from the old society. They're afraid of not having enough children. In the past, young people got married at 21 or 22. Nowadays, we encourage them to get married later. They marry at about 26 or 25. The old people think that the sooner their children marry, the sooner their grandchildren will help support the family. Anyone who thinks like that is in a hurry to get married. But young people should take advantage of their freedom to study and contribute to the great revolutionary movement. Marriage and children are a heavy burden, so we need to promote the concepts of birth control and late marriage. How many children do each of you have? I don't have any. I have 3. 3. I have 4. I have 4 too. I'm older. When family planning began in '64, I already had 4 children. And don't you want any children? Not now. Maybe in a year or 2. What kind of work do you do? I'm a doctor. I work in the fishing net factory. So do I. I'm an accountant in the shipyard. Did you go to school? I didn't go to school. It was impossible in the old society. Do you know how to read and write? I can't write, but I can read more or less. And the other women? Yes, we've all been to school. I had 6 years of school because it was after liberation.
只要都摸得出来，看哪？你的啥？
Setting up an easel beside the sea like this is quite a revolution in Chinese painting. Before, Chinese artists got their inspiration from the work of other painters, instead of using the outside world as a model. There are professional artists like this one who have begun to paint reality. But today, workers and peasants are becoming artists too, painting the story of their lives in their new world. There is even one commune with 600 peasant painters. This is the season when algae is harvested. Even the village school has its own algae field. This teacher and his students do all the planting and harvesting together. The sale of the algae pays for all their school supplies. This is edible algae. It is salted and dried and then shipped all over the country. The algae is eaten as a vegetable and is also used in making certain medicines. Large-scale cultivation of algae began in 1966. The algae is grown from plankton on ropes, which are strung underwater between wooden stakes about 3 or 4 miles from the coast.
The door is in bad shape. That's why it's not watertight. All it needs is a little fixing. The rest is okay. There's just the bottom of this piece and the rim up there. I'm afraid there's a hole. Don't bother working on the roller, just the boards. How are you doing? Good, so it'll be ready soon. It's going pretty fast. You'll have to remove all the rust. Otherwise the paint won't stick. Be sure you get it all off. I'll get you some varnish. The ladder is shaky. I'll hold it for you. Be careful. Be sure to take off all the rust before you paint.
Vous êtes le capitaine du bateau?
Are you the captain of the boat? Yes.
Et vous?
And you? I'm in charge of the shipyard.
Il y a longtemps que vous êtes capitaine de bateau?
Have you been a captain for a long time? Yes, quite a few years now. How long? 17 years.
Vous avez des enfants?
Do you have any children? Yes, 6.
Ils sont pêcheurs aussi?
Are they fishermen too? Yes, the youngest works on a motorized boat, and the eldest does too, as a mechanic.
Ils travaillent avec vous?
Do they work with you? We're part of the same crew, and we're in the same group, but we're not on the same boat. My father was a fisherman too, but he fished along the coast, and I fish on the open sea.
Vous avez un équipage de combien?
How many are there in your crew? 11.
Et vous allez loin en haute mer?
Do you go far out on the open sea? Yes. We fish off the coast of other provinces, Zhejiang, Liaoning, Hebei, and so on. Our boats have motors, so we can go safely wherever we like. If there's a typhoon warning, we can get back to port in time. Usually it's not dangerous. First we consult our partner boat. We tell them we have to return to port because we've received a typhoon warning by radio and that we've been ordered to return for our own safety. Usually everybody agrees to go back. But even if we're sure they'll agree, we consult them anyway. That way, everybody returns willingly. Did you have difficulty understanding the Cultural Revolution at first? Yes, I did. I felt confused, sometimes even upset and distressed. I didn't know which way to turn. The situation was very disturbing. It was a difficult problem. At that time, I really didn't understand what the Cultural Revolution meant. I was absorbed in my work. I didn't know which direction was the right one. What could I do? I was in quite a dilemma. Whom should I obey? But deep down, I told myself I should listen to Chairman Mao. Do you think it's right to follow people without understanding? In the end, it was positive. At first, I had trouble understanding. But little by little, I came to understand. Have they been working as sailors for a long time? It's been 3 years. Do you like this kind of work? Yes. And the others? We do too. What did you do before? All sorts of things. What sort of things exactly? A lot of us wove fishing nets. I used to raise sable on a farm. And you? I wove nets. And you? I grew algae. I worked on land. It's harder at sea. But we're not afraid. Are you proud to be sailors? Yes, we're very proud. How many are you? 19. Are there many others who would like to do this kind of work? Yes, a lot. Did you have to oppose your father? My father was against it at first. Even some men refused to do this work. So why should you do it, he said. I want to try. If a man can do it, so can a woman. I overcame the conservative ideas of my parents. To convince my parents, I compared the old society with the new. Before, if a woman stepped on a net strung out on the beach, the net would be abandoned. It was a feudal custom. I was prejudiced in the beginning, too. I didn't believe they were equal to men, but later I saw they were outstanding in every way. Some said, what will the men do if the women are capable of fishing? As if that could put the men out of work. They said, in the new society, women can work the land. That's hard enough. Deep sea fishing is too difficult for women, if not impossible. We got together to talk about our idea of going to sea. Then we brought it up at a meeting of the party unit. They decided to let 4 of us try out on board. We chose the strongest ones, and they were able to do the work, sometimes as well as the men. The whole village was talking about it. People became very interested. They asked us if we got seasick. When they realized that we were up to it, everybody was pleased. When we came back to land the first time, everybody asked us, well, did you get seasick? When we said no, they were happy. You're terrific. Actually, we did get seasick on board, but the villagers had given us remedies against seasickness. They encouraged us to stick to it. It's easier now. But there are still men with you on the boat. Yes. How many men are on the boat? 3. And how many women? 7. But eventually we won't need the men. The 3 men are our teachers. We learn from them. Some of the women are good mechanics. They work really well in the engine room. Do you think you can really manage a boat without men on board? Yes, we're sure we can. You would like to make it alone, or do you think it's really possible? We're determined. They've been working on board for 2 years. The women handled themselves well. They've earned everyone's respect. Do you think you'll still be able to go out to sea when you're married and have children? We'll go to sea if necessary. I've never thought about it. Me neither. Goodbye. 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 You need time to change your ideas, especially when you're old. It's hard to adapt to new ideas. But that's only natural. It's not that old ideas no longer exist. They haven't been completely eliminated. They still exist, in some people more than others. You can't get rid of them all at once. But they're starting to disappear. The difference is really striking. Do you think you still have some of the old ideas? I'm no exception. I also had self-centered individualistic ideas. Sometimes very selfish ones. I learned from the Cultural Revolution. And the new brigade leaders were a good example of how to be less selfish. So my ideas are changing, little by little. Is democracy generally respected in the brigade? Yes, now it is. If you disagree on certain issues, or if you see something that's against the interests of the brigade or the state, now you can object. Before it was different. We just carried out the orders from above. We couldn't object. Anyway, it would have been pointless. Do you think there will be other cultural revolutions? A new revolution. After the Cultural Revolution, Chairman Mao warned us that there would be new political struggles, that they would be unavoidable. But personally, I don't understand the meaning of these words. I don't see how this revolution will come about.
This 50-year-old captain is a member of the Communist Party. The Cultural Revolution still leaves him a little puzzled. The divisions and doubts within society are also reflected in the party.
This is what I think. Lao Yuan just told us about the proposal of the Brigade Revolutionary Committee. I think it's good and practical. Right now there are lots of fish. In the Gulfs of Bohai, Liaoning, and Tengshigou. I agree that we should send one motorized boat from each group to take part in the big catch. As you all know, our group has been hit hard. The typhoon carried off 30 nets and ruined a lot of others. In all, we lost 60 nets. If we send the motorized boat out to sea, won't that hurt our coastal fishing? It would be like the old proverb which says, a board outside means an unfinished house. So we have to really think about it. We'll succeed. We have the leadership of the party and Chairman Mao. Just like Dajai. With 3 boats, we can do the work of 4. I guarantee you that if we send the motorized boat to the northeast, our other 3 boats will still be enough. I'm sure of it. Are you so sure? We need revolutionary spirit. That we have. We need to follow the Dajai example. But I have one question. We need all 4 boats in the coastal group for working the daily tides, 2 high ones and 2 low ones. I agree with Socha. In trying to make the northeast voyage a success, we might fail here. The group will only have 3 boats left, and without the motorized boat, it'll be more difficult. Instead of going so far away, we should stay here, especially since it'll be the big season soon. As far as I know, from past experience, some of our fishermen have always sailed to the northeast to follow the migration at this time of year. When the fishing season is over here, the bayous are in the Pohai Gulf. We should catch them when they start south. Go after them as soon as possible, to catch as many as we can. That's what we've got to do. We can overcome the difficulties. We can solve this problem. You just said that the fish will head south soon. Then why can't we wait for them here, instead of going so far away? It'll be too late. We have to get there early to make a good catch. and not wait here twiddling our thumbs. You're right. I'm convinced. I realize we have to leave as soon as possible. But there's another important problem. Safety. Our motors aren't strong enough, and the crew isn't big enough. We'd have a hard time fighting a typhoon. Since the boat is small and the motor's not very powerful, it won't be easy going to the Liaoning Gulf. The others have 40 to 60 horsepower motors, even 200 to 300, and ours don't go beyond 12. So I think it's dangerous with such small boats to go out where the wind and waves are so strong. Besides, as Suche said, we usually need 20 people for 10 nets. That'll only leave 12 for coastal fishing. And I don't think that's enough. Think it over. The safety problem can be solved. A few years ago, we went fishing out there in sailboats. And now, we have motorized boats with radios that give us weather reports. That should make us safe. So I say that this problem can be solved, don't you? I want to answer Comrade Chang on the subject of watching the nets. As everybody knows, we've had some very serious disasters this year. Lao Pi called a meeting under the auspices of the Brigade's Revolutionary Committee. I listened to his talk. Before, a similar disaster would have completely ruined us. So if you don't believe me, ask the old fishermen here. They know. In the past, we were exploited by our bosses. We didn't have enough clothes. At sea, we only had cornbread to eat. We'd start at dawn and return late at night. During the high season, we'd go out twice a day. Since liberation, we have the good leadership of the party and Chairman Mao's revolutionary line. We have Dajai's example. We can succeed in the struggle against nature, too. We can work with 30, even 40 nets. That's true. We were exploited by our bosses because they held the power. Now, we're in the new society. But we still shouldn't take too many risks. If we back down too easily, it'll affect our production over the next 6 months. We can't look at things that way. We have to solve all the practical problems before we go out to sea. If something goes wrong on board, and a typhoon surprises us, with one boat out there alone, we won't stand a chance. That's easy to take care of. The committee has decided to group the boats by threes. If something happens to one of them, the other two can help. I'm sure it will work. Yes, that's true. We'll be able to avoid losses and increase production. For my part, I'm ready to go fishing on the high seas.
Some voted against the departure, others remained silent, but the majority of the fishermen agreed. They'll be heading out on the high seas in search of the fish.